Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, we are continuing the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This is Season 2, Episode 4, entitled, Welcome to the Kree Empire. By the way, really like that title, really like it a lot. So, based off that title, Welcome to the Kree Empire, I'm assuming we're dealing with the Kree stuff and building up more stuff about the Kree Skrull War that we know is coming, because it's been hinted at for quite some time. When Kang showed up towards the end, well, he showed up early on in Season 1 during the Captain America episode, but then he really shows up to deal with the Avengers in present day, and that's where he drops the bomb, the Kree Skrull War, and how Cap is all tied in. Well, then we saw how he's going to be tied in, I'm assuming, in a sense, because the very last thing you see in the Season 1 finale is Steve Rogers, Captain America, is taken over and replaced by a Skrull pretending to be Captain America. Then in the Season 1 premiere, dealing with, of course, Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four, Sue is revealed to be a Skrull as well. And I think, what's her name, Viper or Lady Hydra or whatever, was also revealed to be a Skrull too. So shit's going down. Shit is going down. So I'm assuming that Welcome to the Kree Empire, this is going to set up some more, I'm assuming, build-up of the Kree Skrull War, because this is a big thing that's going to basically, I think, consume everything. Like a big storyline that's going to take some time to build up and then really, you know, deal with. Because same thing with, like, Ultron in Season 1. He was introduced as the Ultron bots, but then slowly over time, we built up to the point where Ultron was the focus for a couple episodes. So my assumption is it's going to be something like that, maybe a little bit more in terms of, like, this is bigger, I think, than Ultron, with the Kree Skrull War, and then the Avengers and everybody else tied into the mix. So I'm assuming some crazy shit here. So without further ado, guys, let's get into now. Welcome to the Kree Empire. Let's get into it and see what they show us. Let's go.
Guys, why is the ceiling so low?
That was such an amazing ending to an episode, and we haven't seen her since.
So what now?
See her in this episode?
First contact with
Cut to the chase, Major Danvers. You hunt aliens.
I thought that was her.
quite describing.
Interesting that they're looking over Kang's ship. I mean, it makes sense.
Stupid AI face. Agent Brand. What is it, Danvers? I have a computer to shoot. This is Henry Gyrick. You know, our liaison.
Hello.
There's one.
Of course.
Attention unidentified.
Is this the
target.
Kree?
This is Agent Abigail Brand.
Maybe?
Sword. Please respond.
Sword. Makes sense. I think I saw the insignia too. I probably just didn't click in my head.
Attention
Yeah, the sword. It should
unidentified
have clicked in my head. It didn't.
Surrender or be destroyed.
Oh.
15 seconds.
Kree ship
That's not much
respond.
time.
Maybe you're not familiar with human time measurement, but 15...
What are you waiting for? Fire!
It's time to see what those powers of yours can do. Take a team and intercept that ship. I'll handle things up here. Go!
Ooh. Okay. A whole turkey? Is that a turkey?
It went pretty well as far as our work. How's everything going? Okay then. Video. Aliens are invading.
You know,
Did they say
typical day.
where?
Probably not. Or at least he ain't gonna tell you right away. He's eating.
I have seen humanity's potential firsthand. Monsters and mutations are not potential.
Mutations.
Beyond that, there's a spirit within them.
Supreme intelligence wishes this planet judged, and that is what I will do.
Okay. Ooh. Oh shit. Okay. Yes.
My name is Ms. Marvel, and I'm here to welcome you to Earth. Now go home.
Ooh.
Last chance.
Dang. Look at her. Look at her. Looking for Avengers? Is that what you're doing?
Surrender, become part of the Kree Empire, or be destroyed.
How about not getting destroyed? So are they dying when they get hit? Are they killing people? And that's a Skrull. Cap is a Skrull. So.
You represent the leaders of this planet.
Well, I am pretty popular, but...
Surrender your planet to the Kree Empire.
Surrender.
Avengers, attack!
It's not Cap. Is it going to be revealed in this episode? I didn't even think about that. Is it going to be revealed that he's not Cap? He's making it personal. Because it's a Skrull. Nice. Even though it's not Cap.
Can your species be this weak?
Damn. Strategy.
Carol, stop!
Why?
I named myself after you. All this time I thought you were out there fighting for us.
Nope.
You were just bringing your people back here to conquer us.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
You will do this now.
This technology is unlike anything else. Yes, I can do it.
I can do it. Don't worry about me.
You cannot beat Ronan.
You don't know me at all.
True. You don't know her. Damn.
Give up.
You sure you're still in charge?
Ha ha.
Are an arrogant species, and as such, unworthy to join the Empire.
Well, I'm trying to remember who is she?
There's nothing in your file about being a superhuman.
What makes you think I'm human?
Ronan, all communications from the ship are down. Did you do that?
No, I thought you did. This ship is now the property of Sword.
How awesome. How the tides have turned. Oh.
Earth will be crushed.
If you really knew anything about humanity, you'd know we could never do what you're asking.
Oh shit.
Not too bad for your first time out.
Thanks.
Awesome.
It means a lot coming from an Avenger.
I'm glad you feel that way. Because I want you on the team. Join the Avengers.
Yes. Please.
I don't know what to say.
Aha! Kang. It was Kang, right? Yeah, I think so. Looked like Kang without his helmet. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Kree are coming.
Okay. There you have it, guys. Welcome to the Kree Empire, Season 2, Episode 4. This was a great, great episode for a couple of reasons. So, let's start off with, of course, the big part of this episode, of course, which is Kree stuff, and the Kree showing up, Ronan, and then, of course, Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers, all that stuff. I think it was interesting that Kang had talked about the Kree-Skrull War, and then, of course, like I was mentioning in the intro about Steve Rogers, Captain America being a Skrull. It makes sense that the Kree would show up maybe at some point, but I wasn't I mean, I should have expected the angle of Mar-Vell coming with them to, like, coming back to Earth or whatever, or basically showing up. And essentially they were testing the planet. Ronan was there. He was the accuser. He is there to judge the Earth and judge basically the whole planet, and to see if it's worthy of becoming a part of the Kree or whatever, and this whole thing. And of course, Mar-Vell's like, look, guys, if you just surrender, you guys will survive the Skrulls. You'll survive everything. And also, you won't be an enemy, because at the end of the episode, he said you're now a threat to the Kree because you fought against everything. Like, you did not surrender. He should have known, because like he met the Avengers in season 1. He met them. He should have known that they're not going to just bow down to the Kree or surrender to them. He should have known that. But so he goes in and he's like saying, "Well, like, look, guys, to go against this stuff, we gotta work together. You can't do this." I think the biggest thing to come out of this episode was seeing, of course, the Kree showing back up, and the fact that ultimately Carol being in the episode, Sword being there. I think that was this first time we've actually seen Sword in this show, and seeing Carol suit up, awesome. It's fantastic, comic book accurate. Yeah, it's from the comics, yeah, so it's really, really good. And just to see her like showing how strong she is, and especially at the end there when she's fighting Ronan one-on-one, and she's full glowing, and she just knocks, I'm assuming the one punch where it just cut to white or black or whatever when she punched down at him, I'm assuming that was one and done. That's it. Ronan is done. And they explained right away early on why a couple of the Avengers are not in this episode due to them being across the United States, so they weren't around. So interestingly enough, of course, Skrull Cap is there, and I think ultimately if he was actually Captain America, this episode would have went very differently when Iron Man, Cap, and Hulk show up to talk with Ronan and all of them, because it was Skrull Cap being who he actually is, and then initiating the fight, Avengers attack or whatever. Like, that was the and even Tony's like, "Wait, Cap, well, hold on." And it was too late. It had already started, because he's like, "Oh shit, the fucking Kree are here. Like, I gotta get them out of here because I don't need to be exposed." And then I thought, wait a minute, are they gonna expose him in this episode? And they don't. Now at the end, I think it was really funny. I guess he has like this little thing in a basement or some sort of warehouse or something where he has like a communicator something device, and he talks into it, and he transforms into a Skrull while he's in the Cap suit. It was really funny because it just looked really weird, but they had to, just in case you forgot, they had to indicate, look, this is not actually Cap. Where has Cap been this whole time? That's my biggest question. Like, where is he? I don't know. The action was really well done in terms of seeing Miss Marvel, Carol, fighting against everybody, and then just her beating the shit out of them, and of course the Avengers doing good as well. Hulk fighting Ronan was awesome. Now I'm going to look this up too, because I am trying to, maybe, I'm going to type this in, because I want to know who that woman was, the sword woman that had some sort of abilities, because I heard her name, and I don't recognize that name. Let me look this up. Episode list, looking for season 2. I'm gonna pull it up. Let's see, season 1, season 2. Okay, Miss Marvel, Ronan the Accuser, Abigail Brand. Here we go. She's most notable for being a commander of Sword, human mutant alien hybrid, but I guess she's just called Abigail Brand. Like, she has, okay. Like, I was expecting like maybe another name on top of the fact that it's Abigail Brand, but okay. Interestingly enough, Henry Peter. Who's Henry Peter? The guy I think who was like talking in the episode. But yeah, so they did some pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff in this episode. Seeing her use her powers was kind of cool. And then, like, I like how the tides turned, because it seemed there was no way they were going to win this fight. I thought it was going to end in a very different way this episode, because I thought as it was progressing, the Kree are going to win, but they're not going to destroy the planet, and they're going to find out that Cap is not Cap. That's what I thought. But then I thought, well, like, we've seen it before. Like, that's why I was thinking it as I was watching it, but I really didn't say it. Because the Avengers have lost before in episodes. But I was like, that might be too much of a loss, where literally the whole planet has to surrender to the Kree. So now, with them fighting against the Kree and not surrendering, now they're basically open. Like first of all, they're open to basically any threat showing up. The Kree considers them now a threat, and the fact is the Skrulls are already invading. So it's not like where the Skrulls have yet to show up. Marvel had no idea that a Kree has already taken over Captain America. You saw Skrull Cap against all of them, you saw, like, that Cap, that wasn't actually Cap Marvel. You had no idea. And Sue over in Fantastic Four, which, by the way, I don't know at this point, but maybe another Fantastic Four member has already been turned into a Skrull at this point, because they had no idea, and I'm assuming Doctor Doom is not going to tell them. And someone had mentioned this too, when I had uploaded episode 1 of the Doctor Doom episode for YouTube, because I'm a few weeks ahead on Patreon. When I uploaded it to YouTube, the first episode of Doctor Doom season 2 premiere, people had pointed out that Doctor Doom is so smart and he's aware, unlike the rest of them, that the Skrulls are invading. You know, he's aware. Now, of course, other people are aware of it. Nick Fury is aware of it. Where is Nick Fury? That's the big question, too. Where the fuck is that guy at? I don't know. But we ended off on a positive note, in a sense, because, you know, like I said, it's not looking good for them because the Kree consider now Earth a threat because they didn't surrender. But Carol Danvers, Carol Danvers is now officially an Avenger. That's awesome. Which, I mean, come on. They saw her kicking major ass more than them for the most part. Of course, you're going to ask her to join. Now, she's not leaving her duties at Sword. She's going to continue to be Sword. So my guess is that means we won't see her as much as I would hope to see her, because she'll probably be doing Sword stuff and they'll probably explain it, or maybe not even explain it, and then she'll show up when they really need her. But then again, she's really, really strong, so having her appear all the time would probably make it to where it's going to make the episodes too easy for the Avengers to win. So yeah. So anyways, what you guys think of this episode of Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes? Really well done. Awesome stuff. I can't wait to see what they do in the next episode. We saw King there at the end. Kang's like, told you, I told you, I told you. But, you know, and then of course, like I said at the end, Cap is there saying we have to move the timeline, which means that there's not going to be a, like, I think he said 10 years into the future, so Kang is wrong on that. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Really good episode. I will talk to you guys soon.